4314, you messed up the right turn so no one can exit the ramp. At 4313, you messed up and the right turn did not work so nobody can exit your new ramp. 4354, Seniac, do you drive? Oh dear God. But in other news, you filled up your hole with water. Yes, Tanner. Yes, I did. Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of FoolTopia here in City Skylines. Guys, I get it. When I mess up, I mess up. Come on now. You all know me by now, guys. Do you think I can ever build a city right? No. But the kind of area that I did mess up on, the little interchange turn things, thank you for spotting that, guys. But it's kind of a sad day because it's going to be disappeared and got rid of and gone anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So it's not the biggest mistake and mess up I've made, but thank you guys. Appreciate all the little comments there. Oh man, I cried for 4 days straight. I'm just joking, guys. I'm a big boy. I'm strong. I can take it. Anyway, guys, welcome back to FoolTopia. If you're enjoying the series, smash that like button down below. If you haven't already, guys, please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out and get notified when the next FoolTopia episode is coming out. But today, then, I'm actually going to get rid of that connection that I made last episode. I just kind of briefly made it just so I can ease up some of the traffic. Whoa, where are we going? We're just here, which I did say that I hate it. I don't like it. And I finally have the mod. If I go to my roads right now, it's one of these. No, it's not one of these. It's this one here. the 2+1 Asymmetrical Highway. Now, just to show you what this actually is and why I've got this, if I drag this along right now, it's a little bit hard to see. That is the right one, isn't it? Yeah. It is a little bit hard to see, but if I go to my lane management, well, it's not the best way to show you, is it? It really isn't. But basically, it's 2 lanes in one way and 2 lanes in the other, if that makes sense. Like, if I was to just quickly... Oh, actually, you know what? I'll upgrade this road here. So if I upgrade this, boom, boom, you see it better right now. That really didn't make any sense. But 2 lanes going in one direction, 1 lane going the other direction. Now the reason I want this is, we have the majority of the traffic going from here into that direction. You don't really see, well, you don't have as much traffic coming from this way entering, because we had a big bulk of traffic coming from here exiting down this road. So what I want to do is create it where there's obviously 2 lanes filtering along, and these 2 lanes will continue because it will also help out this little turn here all the way to up here, and where it will filter into the single lane as that other lane then filters and exits off. So it's going to be pretty interesting, but what I'm going to do is, and I realize my boo-boo's over here, which it wasn't like a massive issue anyway, because if they wanted to exit down here, they could just turn off there anyway. So it wasn't the end of the world, but at the same time, Seniac, get your head in the freaking game right now. Right, so what I'm going to do then is we're actually going to upgrade all of this, which is quite interesting because the slalom that it creates. Oh my goodness me, we're all over the place right now. I'm going to use the mover tool to kind of update it slightly. Oh, I'm going to have to pause because I'm deleting power lines. We're bringing this along. This road should be pretty good. I'm going to have to use Anarchy as well to upgrade these ones. I'm so sorry, everybody who is now being destroyed. But there we go. So, when it comes to this, and I'm just going to, even though it's already preset, I'm just going to hardwire it that it does this. So, merges and filters there. I've got to upgrade some of the road as well. Oh, hold on. Hold on. At this point here, it goes 2 lanes back. What's going on? What's going on, guys? Right, let me... There we go. I gotta double check, make sure that's all okay. Right, this... If I delete this, where is the power going? So the power's connected anyway, so there's no need... There's no need for those power lines there, which is kind of cool. So let me just make sure then that this road is all going the right way. It's here it happens. I'm going to change all this in just a moment. I just want to make sure this is all okay. I just want to use the mover tool as well to kind of get all smoothened out and stuff like that. Now, I just want to make sure this junction, because it seems to all be turning over. Oh, wait. It's going back in 2 lanes. At what point? Oh, okay, thank you. I'll go back to there in just a moment. It stops there very weirdly. That's the thing with this as well. You don't get much notification on where it does this. Maybe that might be the culprit to why it looks kind of weird. Right, is that now all set up? Yes. Okay, perfect. Okay. It doesn't look as weird right now, but there is still certain areas like this one here. We'll make it a little bit straighter. Actually, I should bring it out a bit, shouldn't I? Right, there we go. That looks pretty cool. Right, I'm liking this. Okay, that's where we're going to have another issue at the moment. So let's set this up where it only goes straight over. So you can't turn in. So that was a little issue there. I feel like we're pretty good right now. There's this little section there. I just want to create more of a bend on. And I think we are then pretty much good to go. Okay, right. So hopefully this will be a big help. Now, we got a big bulk of traffic coming down, but that's literally because they was all trying to turn that way. So I'll wait for that to kind of disappear. But the big issue of why I wanted more lanes on this side is because when I connected this section up as well. So if I now get this reconnected, because it was a good little filter road to get vehicles out. And if I bend it round, like, is that good enough? I mean, oh, I should actually do it in a 2-laner, shouldn't I? But then again, it's going to be kind of weird how we then connect it, because it's just coming straight off that connection there. I'm going to turn this into an island, by the way. I'm going back to the island setup. So if I kind of... Actually, let's go for... No, I'm going to go for a single laner. Filter it out. And upgrade this. Right now. So what I want to do as well is make sure that they go... For, you know, they turn in a certain... Has that now flipped around? Don't tell me the whole road flips around. No. It's kind of annoying how it does do that though, isn't it? That's something that when we use these roads, we have to keep on top of that. Right, make sure we're all good. Right, there we go. Right, just gotta make sure you're all good with this, because they don't give you any warning. So this is literally going to merge into that lane, and for the sake of it, we'll have all these guys just kind of quickly merge over to allow the traffic that comes through here to flow out. Now, do I need more of a bend on this to compensate for the turn? I feel like we could be okay at the moment. And then we'll see how it all flies. So, this is what I now got to sort out. But now because I've got that road set up, we can kind of continue this. So, I'm going to actually pause the game. And what I'm going to do is, from this point there, we're going to delete it all. But I'm going to keep in at the moment this road. Actually, I will delete it just so I can get like more of a straight line. So, this is just got the standard road that goes across. Like that. And if I can remember the command, no, it's not that one, for the roundabout. There we go, the roundabout mod. Oh, I need to actually place down where I would want the roundabout. So if I do it like there. So then with the roundabout mod, so we can go up to there. So we're going to go for a 2-lane road. So if I go to 80, how wide is that? That could be, it could be the right one, but I'm going to have to do some terraforming as well. Kind of set that up. It's a 2-lane road. I'm not sure what happened over here. I should have set it up to a highway road, but I can upgrade it to a highway road anyway. There we go. We've got a little bit of an issue there, haven't we? Oh no! Go away, Siri! Listening to all my conversations. It's the CIA guys. Right. We'll do this ourselves. I don't know why it kind of went a bit weird there, didn't it? Right, we continue it round. It should be all good. We're just going to do some terraforming to make sure this is okay, but I'll come back to that in just a moment anyway. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to do it now because that's going to really annoy me, the depth of that. So bring that down a bit more. Bring that down. So it's going to be like a roundabout on a slant. Well, that should be all good. Let's bring this side up slightly. There we go. Not too much, but that should be okay. So it is slightly on an angle, which is pretty cool. And then we're going to want that new road to, let's start up, to go straight across by 40. And then we'll lead up and bend to it. And then come down. Or shall I come... Yeah, let's kind of kill it there a second. Because I'm going to have to flip it all around anyway, so I might as well just roll with the punches on this. So if I come up by 20 there, go back there. Right, there's the snapping up. Do I want it to go up there at that point? If I make it go, let me see this length go up there. Does that give us much of a turn? Come out by 10. Okay, we can deal with that. We can deal with that. No idea in which lanes these are currently going in. That's going to be all part of the fun, isn't it? So, right, that's over there. Let's bring this down. Okay, we do by 10. We can play around with the lengths and the heights and stuff. We just got to now. I think what I'm going to do is kind of delete all this again. And we'll use this little wiggly tool to kind of bend with it. And that is ridiculous. So let's bring this down. Try and get it a little bit more natural. It's not very natural, that is it? So if I just come down myself, that's a little bit better. I can't imagine. Right, I'm gonna be honest with you now. I can't imagine how ridiculous this is now going to be in terms of trying to get these on the right side of the lanes. So I feel like I should do the connections to the roundabout before I even attempt to get the right lanes all set up. Because that itself is going to be ridiculous. Right, let's get rid of the roundabout then. It's done its job. Glorious. Now, do I go for a 2-laner or a 1-laner? I think I'm just going to go for a standard highway ramp. I'll play around with the heights in just a bit. That is shocking as well. Have I got Anarchy still on? Yeah. Let me turn the Anarchy off. Let's see how things would progress at that point. So that is deemed to be pretty handy. Right, so if I can get this up to a similar fashion. The move it tool can sort it all out. Just got to flip it round. Sweet. Now I've got to try and attempt to do the same thing on this side, which is going to be fairly fun. So I wanted to connect over to there. So if I bring this up and in, don't worry about that. There we go. So that kind of works as well. You just got to flip this one around. And then the power of the move it tool is just amazing, isn't it? Right, let's see how this looks. Let's bring this out slightly. Right, in a bit more. No, I've gone the complete opposite way there, haven't I? I'm trying to attempt to get this in a one sweeping motion. Which that one feels a little bit higher, doesn't it? Yeah. Let's bring this down there. I think I need to stick that out a bit more. Or bring it in. Alright, that's glorious. That's perfect. Okay. So let's try and attempt to do this side now. Alright, bring this side over a tad more. Now that feels higher on this side. Just gotta kick that in a bit. Right, there we go, are we there? Okay, I think we've got it. But at this point, the lanes are going to be literally all over the place. They are 100% going to be all over the place. So I need to sort this out now. So let's it's in play mode so I can see how the traffic flows. Right, that's 2 lanes there. 2 lanes, and it goes up to 2 lanes. Good, good, good. Goes across. Let me put Anarchy on. It should be 2 lanes on this side. 2 lanes, 2 lanes. Right, so the 2 lanes have got to go this direction. Right, I'm just trying to now figure out where's the crossover. The crossover point's there. I'm making all the trucks do go all over the place. Right. Is there a yeah, there's a brief period there it crosses over. Right, I think I've got this. I think I have. I'll do all the lane management and the dictations and stuff like that in just a second. Let's just get this road here connected back up. Right, if I just do that very quickly, create a more extravagant bend. How's that look? Right, there we go. So we'll start with here then. So this literally goes straight into there. And then this lane will merge over to compensate these guys merging on. Right, so, okay, before I do all the heights then, let's sort this out quickly then. So that is literally just to go down there. That, yeah, it goes straight on or down there, obviously. This can't do a left turn there. And we'll have that merge over to compensate these guys coming on as well. So that should make that traffic flow. Now let me just sort this out as well. So we'll treat this as you can go down both lanes. Off you go. That goes straight over. You can only go that way on that road. And that's good. Right, we've allowed them to turn off, guys. You're bearing witness to this, aren't you? You see this happening right now? Right in front of your faces? It's happening, okay? Okay? They can turn off. Right. Okay, so that happens there then. Traffic's still flowing. I feel like we're doing pretty good right now. It's a solid connection. I mean, I could do all the give way signs and whatnot on this, but at the same time, it's like there's not much traffic. I suppose we need to give it time to flow, don't we? And like to kind of catch itself up slightly. So let's do all the height variations now on this. So move it tool. Start here. Let's bring that down. I feel like that one's kind of okay. We'll bring this just down a touch. Yeah, I feel like this. No, I'll bring this side. No, it feels okay. It feels okay on that side. I know the other side is not great. There we go. That's the last little touch it needed. Right, bring that down a bit. Bring that down. Okay, that's all good. And then merge that from higher. Right, that's all good. I'm going to sort out the landscape in just a second. But it should be able to handle the traffic now. So there's only one way to really tell. Get rid of the move it tool there. Literally go into ×9 for a couple of minutes. So big bulk of the traffic that uses this road here that turns off is coming from over here. And that's a big player in the traffic. And I feel like these could kind of do with those asymmetrical roads as well, but not the highway style. Now, is that flowing fairly well? I feel like it is. It's like the start of the bigger highway. Pushes the traffic through. So they are really good roads. They're really handy for when you have like a highway road or a cut through road where one side of the road has more traffic than the other. I mean, I don't like to say I've fixed it, but like, you know, fixed it. Right, let's bring that down as well. So it's on a gradual incline. There we go. Don't want them too high. So, is that working out well then? I think it is. I'm going to say yes. That has solved any issues that we could have had in this area. Right, I'm very happy with that. Very okay. But back to play mode then. So let me just sort out the landscape in them. So I could do the giveaway on it, but for me right now, there's not enough traffic to do that. Nah, okay, right, let's do quickly. Let's finish off this landscape in them. So make a little bit of a larger brush size. What we're going to do is we're going to take it from here and push it back. Same, take it from here and push it back, and then we're just going to feather it. Right, we feather it from... I need to do that again on this side. You feather it from further back. Like up here. There we go. It kind of gets rid of the cliffs a bit. There we go. Feather it from up here. That's good. Right, you're not going to get much from this side here, but push that back a bit. Right, I'm happy with that then. Okay, I'm happy with that. Sweet, mate. So wait, mate. Right, it's going great. Okay then, so that is, I'm not going to say fixed, but that is a lot better than the system we had previously. So that's pretty cool, right? It is pretty cool. It is pretty cool, guys. So where would we have other issues? I'm not too sure, but we do have a nice bundle in population, so we can expand on that. For the first time ever, there's not as many issues with this farm, which is great. Really great. We're producing a lot of crops, and because we got 302 tons output of crops alone, we've still got a lot that can go over here. But I don't want to mess around with this there. Let it do what it's got to do. Still going great. I want to add some more population over here and expand some of the roads and, you know, whatnot. Continue to go where we're currently going. So I want to turn this into our little commercial zone. So it's our little commercial shopping district in this area, and that's probably as much as you would ever want to place down. I mean, we'll place a couple here as well, but that's literally it. And then everything else around is going to be residential. So it is all low residential over on this side. That is the theme and vibe we're going with on this little section. So we'll increase that a bit more. Just go around the edges here, because we can do like a tree sound barrier, can't we? And then we were going to create a little walking park around here too, which I think we're still going to do that. There's no changes in the plans with that just yet. But let's just set all this up. Now, I did think about placing a park in this little corner here, but I'm not sure what park. We'll let time tick along to see what goes on there. We got some traffic building up over here. Yeah, makes sense, because that's one of the main through roads in this area. So I could do some lane dictation, some traffic or whatnot. I could do a slip road coming through there to get them out of here.
Many ways in which I could solve that, but is it only because a train just came? If I fast forward it, and the traffic is then, like, you know, gone in a sense. So it's here in there. If it gets too big of an issue, we'll dive in deeper and take a look at it. But I did notice the university upgraded. It's now renowned. So does that mean I now have new stuff? I should have new stuff, right? Education, university. I'm trying to think of what the last thing we would have placed down would have been. Or have we not yet? Oh, acclaimed. That's what it needs to be, acclaimed. So it still needs a couple more. So let's give it another grant. That'd be pretty sweet. Right, we're building up slowly over there. That would be a nice little population boost. Right, I just want to glance back over again. Yeah, it's handling it just fine, isn't it, guys? I really like that road. I feel like I should be using that more often in certain places. But we just kind of got to see, haven't we? So, I want to look at this connection as well, because at some point we are going to need to connect this over, and I have mentioned this before in the past. It needs to be as out the place and as awkward that everybody coming down from this direction or leaving from the garbage plant will still use this connection. So I don't want them to bundle. I mean, there's not an issue if they do use it, but I don't want them to bundle the streets with stuff. So if I just pick a main spot, let's go for Industrial Road here. He's going to go over to here, which I'm thinking of. I'm not actually sure what I'm going to do on this side. I don't know whether it should be housing. Guys, give me some ideas what I could do for this little section here. I don't know if it should be housing, like Hollywood Hills style. I don't know. Or whether it's more offices and stuff like that. Oh, it's a tough one, isn't it? So this road needs to kind of bend up a bit more and then cross at this point. So let's page it up. And let's go straight across. Right. And if I place the road here. Is that too close for the turn? Could be. So if I brought the road more against the cliff edge. Oh, I don't want it to be lower than that. What's going on? What's going on? Right, I think it's best if I do it like this. Now we'll come off it manually. Oh yeah, that's actually quite cool. If I have it sticking out a little bit more. And at this point there is when we can merge it down. And that can bend into this. Right, let's just see how this would go. And if I get the move it tool, just play around with the positioning. I kind of like the idea how it like goes over the edge, because we can then do roads that go underneath to continue down to that side of the bay. But we have to do some more terraforming over here. So let's push all this back there, and then we take from the top of it. Alright, try not to go too close. Which is pretty cool. And then same on this side here. So if I push out a bit more, then we take from a little bit lower, just to kind of get something more natural on the go. I have to place some rocks down on this side here to kind of uphold it. But that's where it would fly over. And I really do like how it elevates up and over the edge. It's quite scary. We've still got room for like cars going underneath. I don't know whether that's a bit too low. Right, there's a truck about to come. Oh, that clears it just fine, doesn't it? Yeah, it really does. So where am I going to take this road? What I'm going to do with it? At this point, I don't 100% know. But if I just brought it into there for now, So I'm create my highway connection coming in and out of it. Now again, I don't know how much it's going to be used either, so it's really going to be a tough one to kind of decide on how we play it. So if I take the anarchy off here, so if I go up to there, to there. Now the reason I've done that there is because you can use the move it tool to kind of mess about with it, but again, it's still not great. You have to kind of be careful on how you bring this out. So it's going to go to there. So at this point here, bring it down and in. How far does that come out to? 11. So, I just feel like that is way too high. I just get that feeling that it is. So I'm trying to think of the best option for me right now to do this will be. So if I just come from there. What does that come out by again? That comes out by 10. And then we go up by 10. By 10. And then we use this then to then connect it all up. So. That will help us with the height differential right now. There we go. That's more. That's better. That's better. So same with this. Bring this down. Merges in. It's not going to be symmetrical because the road bends around. But at least we can get like a better idea of how it's going to play out. Right. I should really be pausing this because I don't have the lanes in the right direction just yet. So bring this down. That's pretty sweet. And that's a sweeping turn. I like that one. So again, same with this then. Let's bring it down for a second. And sweep around. So okay, so let's get the lanes going in the right direction. So this will come in here, and that would be an exit to go out that way. This will be, get rid of the move it tool quickly. This would be the entry point. Or would that be the exit? No, this will be the entry point. So yeah, I've got to look at the flow of the highway. There we go. So then we just quickly sort out this. So you can only go in that direction. That obviously that way, that way. Sort out this side quickly. So straight on all that way. And this obviously can only go that way. Oh, we've got to do that as well. I missed it out on this one. Sweet. So leading up to here then. It will turn that way or go that way. Yep. Same with this one. So either turn that way or go that way. And I feel that's as much as I need set up for now. So it looks a little bit weird. This one definitely looks a little bit weird. So let me pull this back. What makes it look so weird? What is it? No, that's fine now, isn't it? Yeah. So, yeah, it looks a bit weird, but then again, you got to think the highway turns underneath it. So we'll give that time now to run through. I just wonder how many people start using that, but that kind of builds over. I like these little intersections that we're kind of making today. I'm really impressed with them. Right, it's going smoothly, boys. Smoothly. Right, what other issues do we have building up and leading in the city right now? We kind of need to go check those out. So over here we have some garbage issues. They're on fire. So let's check out the services of the whole place then. So let's actually start with fire. We have no fire protection or coverage in this area over here. So let's get a good little fire station in the center. Have we got Anarchy still on? Yeah. So we have a nice little solid fire station right there. That will cheer those guys up. We have no services over here as well. I'm going to drop a fire station right there. That will serve and protect those guys. We have nothing as demanding or strong in there. We've got the one over there. So this is more of a downtown feel to it, isn't it? It's like a Chicago, or no, a Detroit Fire HQ, which will be perfect. Let's in one of these high skyscraper areas. So if I drop that there, that'll look really good. Yeah, it fits in wonderful. So how's that now covered? The coverage is pretty good. We have nothing over here. I don't need one as dense in this little section. So I could go for the Ghostbusters themed one. Or I could go for the standard firehouse, which I think that the standard firehouse is probably the best option. And I'll place that just here. Again, I'm trying not to destroy too many shops. That should give us good coverage over there. The coverage over here. Now we have a small one. Well, I think it's only right that oh, we got no water over here. Let me just get the water in over here quickly, guys. Missed that out completely, didn't I? Everyone else got water? Yeah. So it's also going to cover the university and the farmland over here. So I'm thinking I might. Do I keep that there and then place a more highly upgraded one? I'm going to place this one more over here. So we got some. I'll place it on this side. Generally the best place for it. I'll place it there. So it's a larger one, which will satisfy everything that we build up around here. And then we probably will need a smaller one on this side, won't we, as well? So where we got the main building just here, I'll place a little fire depot just there. That will satisfy the farmland area. We'll kind of get around to and from the place. So the fire coverage is pretty decent so far. The hazards are very high, but that is down to the big forest that we have around the areas. Policing then. So it's all okay in certain areas. So we'll get some decent police station right now. That's got 10 police cars. This one has 25. That one has 10. And how much is that to run? 1,600 a week. Got the big tower as well. The big enforcer tower. Do we have a big enforcer tower? No, we don't. We have good stations there which have good coverage. So I think I should replace. So how much does that cost us? 2,000 a week. So if I kind of got rid of this one. So let's get rid of that quickly now. And where would that fit in? The big enforcer tower. Now if I put it in its place, it actually goes in. It's not too out of the place. Which, how does that now affect everything? Wow. Okay, that has really good coverage from around the surrounding areas. I'm actually quite impressed with that. We have nothing over here. We only need a small police station over here anyway, to satisfy this little area, which is all good. So we got a small police station there. I'll do a slightly bigger one next to the fire station to satisfy this surrounding area. And then we need a small little police station next to the fire station just there for the farm area, which is good. Don't worry about this area too much at the moment. Now, healthcare. we don't have great coverage. Now, we do have a decent hospital over here, but that could be replaced by the university hospital. Now, this is a very big building. So it all comes down to where could I place this in. It's a very big building. So if I was to get this in, now I could go for the Life Center Hospital. Now how big does that? Okay, that doesn't stand out as big as I thought it would do. So if I kind of just pause, get rid of that, put the Life Center in its place. Again, it fits in with the buildings as well. It's on the outskirts of that area. So how much does that spread then? So that spreads fairly well. I'm not sure if it was any better than the one I had before, but it does have 700 places there. So then I can get like a small medical center in. Let's say here, for example. Let's squeeze it. Let's squeeze it here, which to satisfy the peninsula, which is good. We need a small little medical center in Walnut Hills. These guys are screaming out for one right now. So I'll place it just there. That'll give these guys the medical care that they need and deserve. And we've got a medical center there. I don't go for a big hospital. We're going for something a little bit smaller. The sports hall and gymnasium, it's kind of treated as a hospital, but it's more fitting for the surrounding area. So if I squeeze that right there, and we'll see the zoning that it takes up. Does it actually do any zoning? It just gives a small health benefit for the neighborhood, which I suppose that's okay for now. And it's a pretty cool building. It fits in wonderful. Yeah, it's not too shabby. Right. We are getting some upgrades happening here, there, and everywhere. The farmland area, making some serious money, which is really, really good. We're closing in on 50,000 population, guys, which is great. That's great news. I'm hearing more ding-a-lings as more upgrades happen, but I think that's because I'm adding in more services. Right, are they using this road connection up here? Yeah, a few of them are. A few of them are, but they're still using this, and that's the main point of it, which is good. Very good right now. It's pretty solid, man. It's pretty solid. So, guys, in the comment section right now, give me some suggestions on what we should be focusing on in the coming episodes. I'm going to take a lot of you guys' comments into consideration for what we now do in the future. How's this place doing? 8,000 profit, not bad. So it could be like you guys comment and I focus a whole episode on FoolTopia based on that comment. So let me know in the comment section down below, guys. I hope you did enjoy this. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So goodbye.